So today we are going to learn how empowering women, especially of culture, would work in today's world and especially in the business market. Manpreet, could you please introduce yourself and what do you do for business?
Well, my name is Manpreet Par, and I just started doing life coaching to for empowerment, especially for women, like you mentioned, with women with culture backgrounds. I want to um, pretty much empower them to prioritize themselves because being, as well as me being in a culture background, when I was like, I had so many questions, so many things I wanted to do, but it's so many things was holding me back to do certain things. And for me to be even here talking to you, I would not be doing that before. So pretty much I want to show women that their worth and their value is a lot more than just, being at home and cooking, cleaning, taking care of kids. They're able to do and achieve a lot more like I have.
That is great. So first of all, could you please define what do you mean of culture background?
What culture background, like, because I'm Sikh, so I'm from Punjabi. So pretty what happens with the culture background is, there's certain things, rules, and guidelines you have to be following, and at the same time, I realize it's not really also the culture. It's actually our society as well, because our society puts so much stuff in our head that we are not allowed to do certain things. We're not allowed to do whatever we want, and like the culture and the society is like a whole different thing, and I think this is what I realized as I was going through my own journey, is that you can still like practice your culture, but at the same time, like, you need to know who you are at the same time.
So my question here is, what were the main challenges posed by culture background and the society from your own experience?
Well, from my own experience, well, my biggest struggle was, um, I was not able to do certain things. I mean, I love my parents, but I think without them not realizing, they were differentiating between me and my brother. With me, the experiences I've faced was, I with my me and my brother not being able to go out with certain friends or family. I mean, mainly having friends, and I was not able to wear clothes in a different, like, in a specific way. The main thing was not being able to marry the person I want to, because he was from not Indian, and that was the biggest struggle I had to go through. And I realized that that was the breaking point for me, was when I wanted to marry the guy that was out of my culture, and I just went for it, and I decided I'm going to do me, and and that did not mean I was going against my culture. And this is where I want to be specific, because a lot of people think that once you think about yourself, you're going against the culture. You're not going against the culture. You're just doing what you need to do for yourself. And I still love my culture. I still practice my culture. I do everything with my culture, but it's just, people need to distinguish between those two, like prioritizing yourself and culture.
So how, yeah, how is your feeling now compared to your feelings before, like this breaking point?
How is my feeling now? I feel wonderful. I feel more confident. I feel like I'm able to do and achieve whatever I want. And at the same time, my husband, he supports me to do whatever I want. Like, I mean, it's not like I need his permission, but still, like, he supports me. And I'm able to, like, and my parents at the same time, they look at me and they view me in a whole different way now, because they know there's, once I want to do something, I pretty much do it and I achieve it.
So let's like explore your parents' point somehow. How did their point of view change about you?
Well, their point, it took a while. I wasn't talking to my parents for almost 2 years. I think they understand that once, I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm doing something for me. And for me is that if they don't, they don't approve of it, I pretty much accept the fact that they don't approve it, and I just do what I need to do for myself. And they know that, like, once there's something that I don't, if they don't like it, I pretty much push myself away from it. I stop talking, and now they just know, like, they don't want to like mess with me within that type of thing.
So from your like point of view, and now you are on an entrepreneurial path, what would be the main challenges for women of culture background?
I think its main challenge is being able to think about yourself. Like, you're so as so soon as, like, since you're born, you're like, you're being taught to act in a certain way, say things in a certain way, do things in a certain way, and being able to pretty much become something whole different that you don't even know what it is. It's difficult. Like, for me, it was difficult because I don't know what I was looking for, but I definitely know I did not want to do this, but I wanted something. And for some people, that unknown is what stops them from moving forward.
Where do you define this fine line between like society and prioritizing yourself and your needs?
The fine line is actually, you just need the society, you need to understand. There's like a whole thing we can talk about the society, but the society is basically, they tell you what you need to be doing. When it start coming to the point where people are controlling your life, that's when you know the society needs, that's not what you should be focusing on. Your society should be, you should be using it as a support. Use the society to empower you, use the society to help you to whatever you need, but not in a way that can bring you down.
So my next question, you are empowering women to, let's say, find their own self, like achieve their own dreams. Could this be like, let's say, a confrontation or a problematic for some contexts?
Yes. A lot of it could be a lot, mainly it's confrontation and a lot of life struggles. It's it's like basic things, like, being able to talk, being able to be confident, and those are the regular things. Like, before you even get to the big things, you need to tackle the small little things first.
So does this mean it is freedom at a cost, at a price?
Um, there couldn't be any cost, no.
Okay, so my next question is, what kind of strategies do you try to teach your, let's say, trainees or customers to be able to overcome their own circumstances?
Yes, actually, as I've mentioned before, I'm just going to be launching this new program. I'm working on it. It's going to be, I'm working on doing a workshop where I'm going to be doing like a live call like this we're doing, but there might be more participant, more than two, three, four, depending on how many people signs up. And we're gonna have 7 calls and talking about that. And also, I'm going to be doing a private one-on-one call, because that is more important to know where their starting point is before they even get to the program. We're going to have a one-on-one call, maybe 30 minutes to an hour call, and then have a evaluation to see if they received the result they were looking for, or we need to work on something. And obviously have them have a community for them that they can have for lifetime, to help them, support them, and encourage them.
And so how does your program work? Like, what are the main stages?
Well, I'm working on that right now in the stages, but mainly I'm working on like how to start from their mindset first. Before they do anything, it's going to be the mindset. And then in between, I'm working on the topics. And at the last is just transformation. The last stage is, should be transformation.
How do you prepare for the transformational stage, if I may say so?
The transformation stage is like the process we're going to be going through. Like maybe doing some exercises and especially having conversation, tackling the main things that's stopping them from that transformation to happen. And a lot of people like that join these type of program, it's not a program where you just get in the program and it's done with. I'm here to fully make sure they receive what they get. um, if they feel like they didn't get the transformation, like I mentioned at the last evaluation, I will put more work into it to make sure we get to the point they want, because sometimes it might not happen at one try. Maybe you need to, the mindset is the one that's going to be stopping them from getting there. So we might have to go back to tackling their mindset again to make sure they know that they can do this. Just stop doubting it.
Why would people come to your program?
Well, the reason people should come to my program is because I've experienced this myself. I'm not selling this program or thing just because I'm trying to make a quick money or quick buck. This is what I've been through, my own experience, and the feeling that you get once you get out of that struggle or the problem, after you get out of it and being able to feel the new you. I want to share that feeling with everyone.
It has been, yeah, these are like great and excellent insights. What else would you like to add about your, let's say, future entrepreneurship, Manpreet?
I've actually I haven't really thought into that for now, but for now I want to start this. This is what I want to start, and then maybe I will write some ebooks and maybe have some more stuff that I can offer to people. That I think this is where when people join my program and they can give me the reviews, and based on that I can add more things based on what the audience want.
Yeah, that is a great effort and good luck with that. It has been awesome talking to you, Manpreet, and with your more than valuable message to these women. And they are lucky.
Thank, thank you, Noor. Thank you so much for having me here. Yes.
Thank you, Manpreet.